This should allow us to be ready in time for the Northern Campaign. You may expect big things from my new weapons.
Yueying. Let us review how things are going so far. It would appear that the development of siege weapons is proceeding smoothly. They should play a major role in the Northern Campaign. The construction of the plank bridge seems to be proceeding well. This should allow us to move safely even along the steep cliffside. Our plan to agitate Gongsun Yuan has worked nicely. This should serve to split the Wei forces. Thanks to the fine work of all of you, preparations for our Northern Campaign are complete. We are ready to begin. Thanks to all of you, our preparations are now complete. We can now carry out the Northern Campaign.
Zhuge Liang, you know, there will be no going back now.
That's right. All we can do is continue along the path we have chosen and conquer Wei. For the sake of the grand ambition of Master Liu Bei, and for those who have sacrificed their lives for that cause, we must claim victory and build a land of virtue and benevolence.
My lord, may I ask you a question? In preparation for the Northern Campaign, we've not only addressed all domestic concerns, but we've even made contact with Gongsun Yuan in Liaodong. I must say that our movements have been far from subtle. Wei is almost certain to realize we are up to something. Why have you elected to pursue an approach which will draw the enemy's attention?
When we took Hanzhong from Wei, we made use of the element of surprise. Since then, however, Wei has constantly had one eye on movements here in Shu. In which case, there is no point in trying to obfuscate. It is better that we make sure our preparations are perfect instead. I simply decided that it would be more effective to eliminate any potential for failure and ensure the highest possibility of success.
My lord, if you will please forgive my impertinence. You've always prepared immaculately for every undertaking, but recently it seems to me that your preparations are perhaps excessively cautious. I fear that kind of boldness you once showed when you jumped into the fray against Wu at Shibi has been lost.
The Wei commander is Sima Yi. He is the kind of man against whom no battle will go smoothly. We were able to claim victory during the invasion on 5 fronts because he did not yet have complete control over his army at the time. However, things have changed now. It is imperative that we prepare thoroughly and leave nothing to chance.
I cannot help but feel that there's something that you're not telling me. I am your wife, my lord. I can sense these things. My lord, you're not...
You are an intelligent woman, Yueying. I believe you understand my true intent. But I would prefer that we end this conversation here. I do not want my personal matters to affect the land in any way. Please.
Lady Yueying's unit has to handle siege.
that is all that I, Zhuge Liang, desired to say before advancing our campaign north.
Master Zhao Yun,
Forgive me. Master Zhuge Liang's words made me remember days long past.
that's right. You, Father, and everyone fought together. Long before I was even aware of anything that was going on.
That's incredible! You wandered, and you fought. As a result, you were able to establish Shu.
Liu Bei! I, Liu Bei, will your dream fulfill!
I would like to thank each and every one of you. I also would like to fulfill my father's dream. However, is there no path that does not involve fighting?
But if there is an enemy, shouldn't we defeat them?
The chaos has lasted too long. Let us end it once and for all.
Let us defeat Cao Wei!
Defeat Cao Wei!
I do understand how you all feel. I pray for your success in this battle.
Master Liu Bei, we are on our way. The first wave of troops led by Ma Su appears to be proceeding smoothly. It is time for us to go forward in support of them. This is a two-wave attack. It will allow us to strike with greater force and consistency and overcome the Wei army.
I bring news. Master Ma Su's unit has been surrounded by the enemy at Jiting. He is requesting assistance at once. Furthermore, the fact that the first wave has been stalled has given the enemy the advantage, and our units are struggling across the battlefield.
No, I did not anticipate that we would encounter such trouble at Jiting. I gave Ma Su detailed instructions and told his deputy, Wang Ping, to be sure to secure the key roads in and out of Jiting.
The thing is, my lord, Master Ma Su disobeyed your orders and rejected Master Wang Ping's admonishment and set up camp on our mountaintop near Jiting.
Ah, atop a mountain, one's supply lines can so easily be severed. Ma Su, did you overestimate your own ability? If we cannot protect Jiting, then the northern campaign is a failure. Our forces, though, are still fighting bravely. We must go to the aid of the first wave. We must also ensure that Sima Yi is repelled and the enemy's momentum blunted. You must rescue as many of our men as possible. I am counting on you. Li Yan has reported that he will not send his unit to battle because of suspicious movements he has detected in the Wu forces. I believe that this is a lie. We must ascertain the truth and force him to join our advance. You are the only one I can entrust with this mission. Will you go to Li Yan for me? In order to do so, we need to take down Tianshui, where Sima Yi is stationed. We must push back the Wei forces and rescue our allies. But I must admit, the enemy formation is truly magnificent. I wonder who could be commanding their forces.
Normally, I would have mobilized more troops. However, our numbers are reduced. due to the trouble caused by Gongsun Yuan of Liaodong.
For the sake of my father, and my brother as well, I must protect the future of Shu with my own hands. If I can secure those 2 key locations, it should work in our favor. I will go forth!
I'll warn you now. You're in a lot of trouble if you fail to defend this position.
I've worked hard to hone my skills.
You always seem to surpass the expectations people have of you. I have never been pressured like this before. How refreshing. I hope to meet you again soon.
With each victory, I grow even stronger. I've worked hard to hone my skills.
Your skills are very impressive. Well done.
I must give it my...
Being so strong is nice. There are many out there who aren't.
I have subdued this area. Give it my all! I've worked hard to hone my skills!
We will lose a key outpost, but I have no choice. I have to retreat.
I can see that you are quite fierce in battle. However, note that I am not one to back down from any challenge.
Mighty enemy! I'm excited!
I've worked hard to hone my skills!
My might was insufficient to overcome you. It seems I still have far to travel along the path of the warrior.
Stop! Hear important!
The Shu forces must be tired after such a long journey. Let us give them the gift of eternal slumber.
Capture!
I've worked hard to hone my skills!
I attack that position! I capture!
Now!
Hold on. Are things going badly?
How could my vast intellect have failed me? Curse you, Zhuge Liang!
Sima Yi has withdrawn. It appears we have managed to avoid total catastrophe. However, injuries are still significant. Continuing the northern campaign in this state would be foolish in the extreme. Thanks to the efforts of all of you, we have managed to repel Sima Yi and stifle Wei's momentum. However, we have all... It will be impossible to proceed any further.
My lord, I have brought with me an enemy officer who has surrendered to us.
You must be the man, Jian Wei. You exhibited a remarkable understanding of strategy. The placement of your men was flawless.
Your praise means nothing to me. The disgrace of surrendering to the enemy has stained my honor forever. It is your right to do with me as you wish.
Yes, and I will decide what that is to be once we return to Chengdu. But I can promise you that you will be treated fairly. In fact, I have a proposition that I would like to make to you. Despite our most diligent preparations, our previous northern campaign ended in failure. A second such failure will make our land of benevolence an even more distant dream. This time, I propose that we combine our efforts with Wu in order to ensure that the northern campaign is successful.
Well, we do have an alliance in place with Wu. Our relationship with them is not as it once was. I'm not sure they will be willing to do exactly as we ask.
They would most certainly be unwilling if the only benefit were to accrue to us. But on this occasion, the northern campaign will be beneficial for both kingdoms. I am confident that I can convince them to cooperate.
Very well. If you say so, I am sure you can make it happen. But, Zhuge Liang, I want you to make me one promise. I am grateful that you are thinking of the good of the kingdom, but I also want you to think a little more of yourself. I am unable to help you myself, but you have Zheng Wei, Jing Sai, and the others. You must allow them to share the burden.
Lord Liu-chan, I am not worthy of such words.
Still win!
Wei reinforcements? So what? We aren't going to lose now!
Let us enjoy the fruits of our labor.
You make me proud to be your husband, Yueying.
With each victory, I grow even stronger. See! Start the advance. We shall face enemy with all our strength behind us. I have subdued this area.
The beauty of my fighting style must not be soiled by defeat. I shall return.
With each victory, I grow even stronger.
I knew you were strong, but not this strong.
I've worked hard to hone my skills.
I have never been pressured like this before. How refreshing. I hope to meet you again soon.
With each victory, I grow even stronger.
You make me proud to be your husband, Yueying.
I cannot believe that I am being pushed back like this. I shall withdraw for now, but I will not let it happen again.
Yueying and Wei are gone. Finally, a land of benevolence. It is in our grasp.
My lord! What has happened? My lord!
My own weak constitution has poured cold water over our victory. Did everyone make it safely out?
All of our allies have retreated safely to our main camp in accordance with your orders, my lord. Please do not worry yourself. You must rest. My lord, I cannot stand seeing you like this.
Since leaving the Hermitage, I have devoted every moment of my life to the realization of Master Liu Bei's grand ambition. For that noble cause, I have been prepared to make any sacrifice. As a result, I have caused great pain to so many people dear to me, none more so than you.
You have always been concerned with the lives of people in the here and now, my lord. Your negotiations with Wu and your pacification of Nanzhang were all to avoid unnecessary conflict. I defy anyone to say that anything you have done is wrong.
Yueying, those words are the most precious gift I could ever receive. After all, you are the one who has supported me most closely all the way.
My lord.
Yueying, can you do me one last favor? I would like all forces to retreat to Chengdu. We must regroup before attempting one more northern campaign. Could I ask you to call each officer to come and see me here once the preparations for the withdrawal are complete?
Of course, my lord. I will let the men know.
Yueying, I am more grateful to you than you could ever know. I could never have made it this far without your support. Master Liu Bei, I am a faithless vassal. You must forgive me for failing to fulfill the promise I made you.
I see. Zhuge Liang?
The Prime Minister was concerned for the future of our land until the very last. The land of virtue which Master Liu Bei sought, he told me that he wanted those of us left behind to strive to make it a reality.
We have been entrusted with a great... What do you...
Naturally, I intend to defeat Wei. That is the dying wish of both the Prime Minister and Master Liu Bei, and it is my fervent desire as well.
I am sure. But the land, which Father and Zhuge Liang dreamed of, was one...
Together, we will build a land of virtue and benevolence.